Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
In this video, we are going to show you how to diagnose your wiper motor in a 2008 Subaru Outback. If you need parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description and head over to 1aauto.com. So before we take the wiper arms off, we're going to want to mark where the old blades are. So you can use a dry eraser marker, or like a piece of chalk or a crayon would work. Just something that you can mark and then wipe off. Do the same with this one. Just put a little mark there. So when you put it back, you know that's where the blades should be on the windshield. I'm going to pull this cover off right here. I'm going to use a 90 pick and pry up underneath. And it'll release. Do the same for this one. You could use a flat blade screwdriver as well. Pull those covers off. I'm going to take this nut off. We're going to use a 14mm socket, an extension, and a ratchet. Break it free, and then you can use just the socket and the extension. Pull that nut out. To pull this arm up, I'm just going to wiggle it back and forth, push down and pull up, and the whole arm should come out. Now I'm going to take this one off, the same 14mm socket, extension and a ratchet. Break it free and then twist it off. Pull the arm up and do the same. Grab it, push and pull. There's the wiper arm. Next, we're going to take these push clips up. So there's one right there. There's these three right there. For this one right here, we're going to use a trim tool. We sell these at 1aauto.com. Just going to pry underneath the panel. Pry up. Just to pop that out. These little ones, I'm going to use a right angle pick just to get underneath. You release the top part, and then the rest of it pulls up. And we're doing the same for the other side. Push that up. So next we're going to take our trim tool and come under here, and we're going to pop this up. There's some clips that hold it on underneath. Just like this. There's a clip under here. I'm going to pull that up and out of the way. And same with this side. So there's the clip that pops this up, and then this slides out from under the fender. Now I'm going to pull the cowl cover off. All right, we're going to test the circuit for the wiper motor, but first thing you want to do, make sure your test light works. I'm going to hook this to ground and test it, and as you can see, the light's coming on. You can get this test light at 1aauto.com. So we're good there. So we're going to disconnect the connector. Remember, keep your hands clear of any mechanical moving parts. Disconnect that. Okay, so here's your electrical connector. We're going to test it with the test light. We have our test light on ground. This yellow wire is a hot feed that feeds the motor all the time when the key is on. We're going to test that. Just lightly touch on the terminal, and as you can see, the light is coming on. That is what's going to bring the motor back to park when you shut the wipers off. The next thing we're going to test is this red and blue wire. Right now it's not on because we don't have our switch on. So we're going to turn the switch on. We'll put that to wipers on, regular speed, and as you can see we have power there. So that means the switch appears to be working. I'm going to put it on high now. With the wipers on high, that is not on. This black and blue is the wipers high. As you can see, the light is coming on when I test that. Now I'll turn the switch off again. With the wiper switch off, now I'm going to disconnect the test light from the negative post on the battery. I'm going to switch it to the positive post. I'm just going to test it again, make sure that I have a good connection there. And now I'm going to test the ground circuit for this wiper arm. That is the black wire on this connector. Just lightly test that. And as you can see, the light is working. So now we know our ground wire is good. So the ground is good and all the powers are good. If you have a problem with your wiper motor and all this tests out, you have a bad wiper motor. If you tested all these circuits and one of them is not working properly, you may have a bad wiring, a bad wiper switch, or a blown fuse. Next, we're going to connect our electrical connector. Remember to keep clear of the mechanical mechanism because you don't want to hurt your fingers. It's going to go in with the skinny side to the top, the clip on the bottom, just like that. Push our push clip back in there. It holds the wire there. Some of these clips may fall off. You're going to reinstall these clips on the cowl up here. Twist this around. And go over. You don't want to go over the wiper transmission. Line all this stuff up. Start pushing it down. Line this up. Push this push pin down there. Do the same on this side. Line this up. Push this push pin down here. We can take these and insert them over here. Go under the fender first and push that down. Do the same on this side. Go under the fender, push that down. Next we're going to install these push pins. You want this top part to be up a little bit. Install the bottom part, and then you can push it down, just like that. Same with this one. Oops. Sometimes you can push the lower part of the clip in first, and then push the upper part in like that. And install them on this side as well. Push it down. We're going to push these in that are on the weather stripping. Get these locked down in. Next we're going to install our wiper arm. Put that on. We're going to line it up with our marks that we made earlier. Right there. Install our nut for the wiper arm. This is our 14mm socket and extension. Tighten this down. We're going to torque these to 14 foot-pounds. We'll take this one, we install this one over here. Make sure that lines up with our marks over there. Snug this down with the ratchet, and then we'll torque it. 14 foot-pounds. I'm going to hold the arm while I'm torquing it. Put the covers back on. I'm going to slide this down into the groove. Press it down. Same with this one. Slide it in. Push it down. Then we'll close the hood. I'll turn the key on and test them. We want to make sure that it's not coming off the edge of the windshield and that they're not hitting each other. And we'll test them on high. Works on high. And it goes back to park.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.